Guys, I really appreciate every view that I get, every comment. I comment back on every single thing that I get, whether it's negative or positive. If you want to call me a loser, I don't care. Whatever works. I just want to get my channel out there. I want to make sure that people are watching stuff, that they like what they're watching, and that I'm bringing you the content that you guys want to see. So please like and subscribe. Every subscriber helps me. I am on my push to get 1,000 subscribers. So I would really, really, really appreciate if you check out my channel. I have somewhere along the lines of 35 or so videos. So if you could take a look and just let me know what you think. If you want to say, hey, you know what, your stuff sucks, I'm okay with that. But if you want to say, hey, your stuff is awesome, I'm okay with that too. So with that being said, thank you guys so much. I appreciate every one of you. Have a good day. All right, guys, so Dan from AutoMotivationZ here. I just got into the Audi dealership, and as you can see, or probably not see right now, but there is a decent amount of construction. I'll take you through there just real quick. You can see the tent right there, all the cars lined up here. They're preparing for the Ferrari dealership to go in, so kind of a mess right now. But it's well marked, and that's easily identifiable. So what we have here this time, we have a Q5. So I want to try something different. I've never driven an Audi SUV before, and yeah. So here's going to be my review of this. Nothing wrong with the RS3. Once again, just getting an oil change every 10,000 miles or so. So that's what I'm doing right now. I hope you guys can see. I have this on my little clip mount for the visor. So if you can't see, I apologize. I still don't have a lot of gadgets yet for my GoPro, so hopefully this works. But as far as the car goes, I mean, it looks very nice on the outside. I know that this is the 2-liter 4-cylinder. We'll see kind of what the get up and go is here in just a little bit, and then I'll do a walk around of the car and stuff like that a little bit later, as I'm headed to work right now and I don't really have the time to do it right now. So I mean, general comfort, I mean, the seats are very comfortable. I don't mind these seats at all, and I'll get you a shot of them here in just a little bit when I get back onto the road. And at first glance, this has the same radio that I when I did the Audi A4 review. So it's got the fully touchscreen. I don't like it. I was honest in that review as well. There's no volume knob. There's no tune knob. It just makes it hard to scan through things. I like the full touchscreen, but I wish they would add a volume and a tune knob. Now we're getting onto the highway, and it's not terrible. I mean, it has pickup. Yeah, it's not bad. You know, I thought it would be a little bit more, you know, due to it being an SUV, but it's not bad at all, you guys. If you've ever driven one of these, it's not a bad place to be honest. Now, me being performance oriented, I would obviously want the SQ5 or the RSQ5 if that ever comes out here. Comment below what your favorite Audi SUV is, but I'd have to say the SQ5 is probably my favorite right now. The RSQ3 is cool, but I don't really like the style of the Q3s. I just think they look weird, and yeah, hate me if you want, but that's just where we're at with that. So we're gonna get on the freeway here. And yeah, I mean, it rides real smooth, it rides real nice. It has all of the features that, you know, my car has, minus the digital dash. And I'll take you for a kind of a stroll around the cockpit when I get to work and get all situated. So yeah, we have the normal radio. We have one USB up front, which is nice, and then a little cubby to kind of store like your keys or something like that. There's another big cubby, and I'll go through all this so I'm not driving when I'm doing this, but there's another bigger cubby to kind of put your phone, maybe if you have a smaller phone. I have a Note 10 Plus, it doesn't fit in the little holder, so can't put it there. Wireless charging port, I don't see, so it does not have wireless charging. Usually the rental vehicles are not going to have that, so I didn't really expect that. We have a heated steering wheel. That's pretty cool. Sunroof, if you want. It is 37 degrees out though now, so I am not going to do that. You'll have to excuse my sniffling. Anytime it gets cold out, you guys. Anytime, I am like a water faucet. It pours out of me. It's especially annoying during deer hunting, which I'll be doing next weekend. So, I also apologize for not creating a video in the last couple weeks. I've had gout, and if you've never had it before, you don't really know until you've had it. It is one of the most painful things you can ever get. So I've been out of commission for the last almost 3 weeks, so I apologize for that. I like to upload at least once a week if I can, and I have not been able to do that the last couple weeks, so I apologize for that. But here I am, I'm back in business again, just in time for deer hunting, which is next weekend, so this weekend, and next weekend, if I don't get one. Alright guys, I'm back. It's during lunchtime, and I thought I would shoot while I'm not driving, because that is probably the most responsible thing to do. So here's going to be the dash. And here's what we got. So we got an analog dash. We do not have the digital dash in this one. So this is what the normal dash is going to look like. You're going to have your revs over there, your speedometer over there, and then you have your little gauge cluster in there. And you can change it. It says minimum display on, but you can go through different things. Your fuel consumption, your short-term and your long-term gas mileage memory, air conditioning, driver assistance, things like that. You can also have your radio on. So for example, I'm listening to Sirius XM. Now, obviously I can't have this on during a YouTube video, but that is where that is located. So, and then you just have the scroll button right here. You go up or you go down, and you can see how that goes. We'll just leave it up there. You got a heated steering wheel. So if you press that, heated steering wheel comes on. I don't know if I have to press it more than once, but there we go. Now it's on. You do have Bluetooth in this car, obviously. I mean, most cars have Bluetooth nowadays. And this is the little Bluetooth icon. If you say, go to channel 37, Sirius XM.
You can now select a channel from the list.
So,
Pardon?
channel 37.
Okay, Octane.
And then see, it goes through. And we'll turn the volume off. But then you can see. So it went through. It got the channel that I wanted. We're going to have the AC buttons right here. So right now I just got it set at 71. We do have heated seats. Obviously not cooled seats because it's not really a standard feature in most Audis. In some of the higher end ones you can, but in the base models you're not going to see that. So right now if I want that, you just press that. That goes away. Now it's just defrost. I can have it on front or top. But see, when I touch that, the little person gets bigger. This will go up or down, obviously. We do have the very annoying auto start stop. I don't like it. I turn it off. I don't know why they can't just default it to off and you can turn it on if you want it, but it is what it is. Your traction control button, you got your parking sensors, so if I press that, it brings up the camera. You can see, kind of see around you. We'll turn that off because I don't need that on. And then we have hill start or hill climb assist as well. This will turn the infotainment off. There we go. Don't mind my napkin there. We do have a USB port and a 12 volt You got this nice cubby for the keys. I put my keys in there just because that just seems like a good place to go. We do have wireless charging. So I know I said that in the video before that we did not have it. We do have it. It's right here. As you will see, Note 10 Plus doesn't fit. Too big. I wish places or car companies would make these big enough for every single phone. I don't know why they would make it without that in mind, but it is what it is, once again. We'll look at the fantastic picture of me right now. You can see you got a little LED pocket light there for this, for your mirror. These are going to be the sunroof controls. So you have your shade. So you'll see it kind of whirring forward here. We're just going to put that back because I like having that open. And then you got your sunroof controls, which you can do the same thing. You got your door lights and your regular lights right here. So you can see that those both come on. And then you got a little information kind of fix it thing, and then you got the SOS button there, which I'm obviously not going to press because I am not in trouble. Well, I am in trouble, but just in a different way. This is going to be the radio. So this is a 10.1 inch display. This is going to be in all the new Audis. I was wrong earlier. There is a volume knob right here, and that is your forward and back. So you go forward like that, back like that, and then volume goes up and down like that. I don't know. I kind of like it. I miss the big button. So I have the big rotary dial in mine, and I actually really like that. I like the feel of it. It's easy to use, but I mean, it's not like this is terrible to use. It's not terrible. I mean, it's just touchscreen. So if you want, you can go, you got your help, your users, your messages, your purchases, legal notes. I don't know why you'd need that, but whatever. Your vehicle stuff. So this will go through your Audi Drive Select, your efficiency assist, air conditioning, light and visibility, parking, driver assistance, you know, whatever, basically whatever you need for the vehicle. Your phone apps. Obviously there's not going to be any apps on here. We're not going to connect a phone because I'm turning this car in later today. You got the radio, you got your media, you got your phone, you got navigation, which the navigation license wasn't purchased. This is a rental car, so that's why. Yeah, that's pretty much the radio. You do have the pretty standard buttons here. They do have this nice knurling on them, which it just, you know, it's kind of the build quality of Audi. You get what you pay for, and in this case, with this car being the very low end, we're looking at $44,395 for a premium 45 Q5 TFSI. Now let me say that again because that is a very lengthy name. This is a 2021 Audi Q5 45 TFSI. Now you'll see 45 and 55 in some of the different models. Basically a 45 versus a 55. A 45 is a standard or a base. A 55 is going to be a plug-in hybrid or a more premium or prestige type thing. So to get things started in this, you got two different engines in this car. So you got the 261 horsepower turbo 4, which is going to be this car, and then you have the 362 horsepower plug-in hybrid. So quite a big jump for the plug-in hybrid, but quite a big jump in price too. I believe $55,000 is the base 55 TFSI that you can buy. This one is going to be in the $44,395 range. I don't have the exact sticker on this, but we're going to be pretty close to that. 0 to 60 in this car is 5.5 seconds. Now you might think to yourself, hey, that's not terrible. It's not. For an SUV that has a 2-liter engine, it's not terrible. 5.5 seconds is actually pretty respectable for this. The hybrid is going to be 0.5 seconds faster. Obviously you have a lot more horsepower, and it's a little bit easier to get up to speed than that. Your quarter mile time is going to be 14.4 seconds in this. Now, this is kind of up for debate. Since I saw some of the different... let's get a different view up here. I saw some of the different car and driver type sites. 14.2 to 14.4 was about what they said. Some were faster, some were slower. The hybrid is going to be 13.7. So that's going to be something that a little bit faster because obviously it has more horsepower. All Q5s are going to come standard with Quattro all-wheel drive and driver assistance technology, like the emergency braking and forward collision warning. And we'll go out and we'll view that now, where that actually is. I'll open the window just in case, because I don't feel like getting locked out. So that is going to be these little guys here. Look, get a nice view of the car. Now there is some scuffs and scrapes on this because this is a rental car, so don't think that I did that. And also they're doing construction, so that's why the car looks dirty. So we're gonna see these Continental Cross contacts. These are going to be a all-season tire. These are going to be a 235/60 R18. So these are going to be an 18-inch rim. And just standard steel brakes. I wouldn't expect to see anything else. But I do see a 4-piston caliper here. So 4 pistons up front. Looks like we got a sliding caliper in the rear. And these are the same tires. All 4 tires are the same. This is the trunk area. Very nice. Very nice area. They do have a Sportback model, and I'm not sure what the Sportback offers other than this, but it does offer you a little bit more space. As you can see, you have a little LED light here, and then you can pull that to pop the seats down, and then you will have 26 cubic feet of space when you pop these down. So not terrible, but not a lot either. And then you just have the button right there to pop it down. You do have a rear wiper, which actually looks very nice there. And then we're going to pop the hood so you guys can see the engine. And don't mind the car beeping at me. That's just the car telling me to switch off the ignition. You know, guys, you never know what you're going to get. So this is how you open it. This is what we're going to have. This is going to be the 2-liter engine that I mentioned before. 263 horse, 273 for torque, I believe. Let's see if I got that right. I'll bring my sheet out just because. 261 horsepower. This is a 2-liter with 273 pound-feet of torque. So I mean, it's got decent get up and go. And just kind of get a view of the whole engine here. Here's where they put the windshield washer fluid. It's kind of odd to see a strut tower brace in here, but you see one. Right there. Right here. Right here. Very nice looking engine bay. And of course we got the hood struts there too. Now we do have this front grille, and I'm not a fan of the brushed silver, but this actually looks okay. I don't mind this. And you're gonna see you have your camera here, right here, right here. This is for your forward collision system and for your general, when you park and it goes beep, 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 like that. And then of course you got your Audi symbol right there, along with this very wide grille. Looks very nice. It actually looks pretty aggressive. And then of course you got your LED lights. These are the lights. And look at this cool little symbol right here. Got a little Audi symbol right there. That's pretty cool. And the mirrors, these do not fold in. They're too big, so don't expect that when you get it. Here's the wipers, which have little rain sensors on them. I have that in my car too. Here's the gas tank. So the mileage in this car is pretty good, actually. It has an 18.5 gallon gas tank. You can expect 425 to 518 miles per tank, and that's pretty good. It says premium 91. I would definitely agree with that. Anytime you get a turbo car, you should definitely be doing that. And here's the back again. The LED lights, and I'm going to turn the blinker on so you guys can see this, because I think the blinkers in Audi are some of the coolest blinkers that are on the market. How that kind of shoots out like that, I think that is so cool. That looks so awesome. I just love that. It's too bad that it doesn't do it up front. It's just a regular turn signal up front. And then you have the turn signal right there as well. I think it would be cool if they did that. Audi, if you're watching, definitely make the turn signals dynamic too, like the back to the front. All right, so we talked about cargo volume. You do have 3 different trims of this car. So you have the premium, which is going to be this. You have the premium plus, which is going to have a couple more features. That's going to have like adaptive cruise, things like that. And then you have the prestige, which is going to be the high end. It's going to have all the options. It's going to have different rims. It's going to have different tires. It's going to have different everything because it's the high end model. Now, I think this model is very nice. I mean, it's got the nice wood trim. It's the dark wood grain trim, so it doesn't look too cheesy. But you can see it on the inside here. And I think it looks good. I mean, I don't know why you'd need anything more. The one negative I see about this is this right here. The size of this phone. My phone's bigger than that. Come on. Car companies need to start doing that. They need to make it for every phone, not just most phones. And then we'll go sit in the back. I'll show you the back space that we have. Because I like to do this in any of the car reviews that I do. And we'll put that seat back up. So this is set all the way back where I was sitting before. And as you can see, we're touching the seat. Now it's not terrible. There's enough space back here for me. I'm fine with that. I'll put the seat back too. We got the little the little cubby there for putting a drink. You got climate control back here that you can do plus minus. It's only going to be plus minus. And then you got your charging for your USB charging, and then also a 12 volt as well. You do have the little pockets here, and you do have a little thing for your knees to go. I wouldn't suggest doing that unless you want to start singing soprano. Not enough room back here for that. We do have this armrest, and it does have 2 baby little cup holders. I mean, these are pretty small. I don't think you're going to fit more than a bottle of water in there, but it still has it. Obviously, you got your seat belts. These seats are pretty firm. You know, I said in the first part of the video that I liked them. They're relatively firm. I think my RS3 seats, even though they're firm, they're a little bit more comfortable than this. But the seats are nice. They have a nice gray stitching to them, as you can see right there. And it's not like it's a terrible place to be. I mean, it's black leather. It's nice. I don't want to make it sound like I don't like this. You will notice that there is no lock or unlock here. I don't know why they started doing that. It seems odd to me that they would do that and just have the window switch. Well, that's what they do. What can you do, huh? Ugh. I will say that getting in and out of this car, very easy. I haven't had any problems. You know, I'm a fat dude. I'm 6 foot. I'm about 290. I have a decent time getting in and out of some vehicles. So this is relatively nice to be able to not really have that issue. I will say that all of the models get wireless charging. So I showed you the wireless charging here. And they have a toll thing as well. So if you go through tolls, they have an automatic toll sensor. Now, I don't know where that is on here. It doesn't really show. So I can't really show it to you. But, yeah. This is going to be the selector. So for this, it took a little bit of getting used to. But this is going to be this is a 7-speed. You have park right here. So when you push and hold park, it puts it into park. Now, if you want to put it into drive, you go like that. Now you're in drive. Push for park. See? It takes a little bit of getting used to.